I'm the bigger
person.
stay with me, we eat, we drink, we bathe in the Nile, beware of the alligators.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Yes. Then I died. And no, not me, the king. Everybody died.
It's been
People
years.
changed positions, and then some pharaoh was like, "Hey, what the all these?"
Yosef had 11 siblings. Those 11 siblings had families. Those families had families. They became
A big population.
They became a lot of people. Several years later, Yosef was gone, his siblings were gone, only the kids remained. And with the years, as it happens to all of us on a national level, on a personal level, we tend to forget. Not just forget in memory, but forget in emotion. That this person and these people came because they were so close to the king, because they were an essential part of our culture. And then there was a new king who didn't remember this. He was
No, we didn't know I was interpreting dreams.
who is Yosef? Who is his siblings?
He decided that the Jews are now slaves. זהו.
This is
נגמר
how
הבית
it
מלון.
happened.
What? So give input, don't criticize. Coming with the food and criticizing.
Coming with the food. You are not a king anymore.
We became slaves. No dreams, no Nile, no food, no nothing. Slavery. Horrible, horrible, horrible. 400 years with slaves. Until one day, some Jewish lady put her son in the river. Why?
Because this pharaoh, he had an issue with the Jews, and he said basically every Jewish born boy you should throw to the river, and every woman you should keep alive. And Yocheved, the mother of Moses, was like, no way, I'm keeping my boy, and she made a little boat, and she sent him away hoping for good something to happen.
And dude, now I'm realizing it's the same situation. Moses also arrived to the palace and becomes part of the king's court. He's being adopted by the king. So on the one hand, they won't kill us, but when they don't know we're Jews, they're like, hey, come in.
Yes.
So Moses became part of the king's court.
He was the adopted kid of the pharaoh.
Yeah,
And he was raised as one of his own.
He was sure he's Egyptian.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he was walking through the fields of slaves, or whatever you call it. And he saw that the Egyptian guards, they are not nice to the slaves. They beat them and they laugh at them. Right? And then he was so mad because this Egyptian dude, he was really rude to this Jewish slave guy, that he hit him very hard with a rock and he killed him. He killed him until he was dead. And then
Then he fled south to
Midian.
The bush.
yes, good. Following the story. He escaped, he couldn't handle it, it was horrible. He found the gypsies. The gypsies?
Gypsies.
He found the gypsies.
No, he went to Yitro.
הוא לא היה ג'יפסי, הוא היה...
Midiani?
No, he was a priest. הוא היה priest מדיאני.
The portable
Liver.
fridge that moves.
Leave her alone. Yes, they were gypsies.
אז כן, ג'יפסי.
He married the daughter.
It's not a PC word, but in absence of another one.
People of the traveling.
You're being filmed.
Everything, everybody.
Make long story short, he got lost in the desert. All of a sudden, a magic happens in front of him, and God speaks to him through a burning bush. And he tells him, dude, you are, A, you're Jewish, congratulations.
He didn't know this.
B, it's your job now to go back to where you escaped and take all those 400,000 Jewish slaves to freedom.
What
How?
is freedom?
How? I'm gonna help you, don't worry. Ask questions
Trust me,
later.
bro. That's the plan.
And now
We sing a song.
we will sing a song. Yes.
About how God took us out of Egypt.
אנחנו?